In rural Lee County, Virginia, a boy named Damon Fields is born in a single-wide trailer, quickly nicknamed Demon Copperhead for his fiery red hair, and after the venomous copperhead snake native to Appalachia, he enters a life marked by poverty, addiction, and hardship. The snake symbolizes danger, resilience, and how outsiders often misunderstand Appalachia and its people. Raised by his teenage mother, Demon grows up familiar with poverty, neglect, and hunger. His closest support comes from neighbors, the Pegott family, and his best friend, Maggot Pegott. Maggot represents the importance of chosen family and community in a harsh environment, where bonds of loyalty offer a buffer against daily suffering. Demon's fragile stability collapses when his mother becomes involved with Stoner, an abusive, drug-addicted boyfriend. After repeated violence and neglect, Demon's mother overdoses, thrusting him into the foster care system at age 11. This event begins Demon's lifelong struggle against the inadequacies and cruelties of institutions meant to protect him. Initially placed on the exploitative Crickson farm, Demon endures child labor disguised as discipline, where he meets the charismatic older boy. Fast forward. The farm represents how vulnerable children become resources in impoverished rural communities, exploited rather than nurtured by those entrusted with their care. After hearing his mother has died of an overdose, Demon experiences deep loss and grief, intensified by feelings of abandonment. Christmas spent with the Pegotts in Knoxville offers brief comfort, showcasing Kingsolver's theme of found families as essential anchors in an unstable world. His next placement, the macabre household, further compounds Demon's suffering. Forced into dangerous labor collecting scrap metal, and subjected to schoolyard humiliation for his appearance and poverty, he endures emotional and physical torment. This symbolizes how societal prejudices against the poor perpetuate cycles of shame and desperation. Escaping his dire situation, Demon is rescued by Betsy Woodall, an advocate for local foster children, and placed with Coach Winfield and his intelligent daughter, Angus. Here, Demon discovers football and comic drawing, activities that offer him rare avenues for self-expression, confidence, and hope, highlighting creativity as a lifeline amidst trauma. High school football initially provides Demon fame and temporary escape from poverty's stigma, but a severe knee injury abruptly ends his athletic dreams, symbolizing how fragile hope can be for those in Appalachia who rely on limited opportunities for social mobility. To manage the pain from his injury, Demon is prescribed opioid painkillers by Dr. Watts. Quickly addicted, Demon spirals deeper into substance abuse. The pills represent Appalachia's devastating opioid epidemic, illustrating how systemic medical negligence and corporate greed prey upon impoverished communities. Demon's romantic relationship with the vulnerable and caring Dory Shepard initially provides emotional solace. However, both struggle with escalating addiction, moving from prescribed opiates to fentanyl and heroin. Their destructive relationship symbolizes addiction's corrosive effect on love, identity, and personal potential. While working on comic strips for the local newspaper alongside his kind-hearted friend Tommy, Demon briefly experiences the validation of his creative talent. However, continued association with Fast Forward drags him deeper into destructive behaviors. This tension highlights how negative influences exploit vulnerabilities in the search for acceptance and belonging. After Dory suffers the tragic loss of her unborn child, she spirals into deeper despair and ultimately overdoses. Demon finds her lifeless body, profoundly traumatized and guilt-ridden by his inability to save her. Her death symbolizes addiction's ultimate destructive power, destroying families and futures. The novel's climax occurs near the infamous cliffside pool called Devil's Bathtub, where violence erupts, claiming the lives of Fast Forward and another local youth. Demon's friend Maggot is arrested, and Demon himself is forced into rehab. Devil's Bathtub symbolizes a point of no return, showing the destructive cycle perpetuated by poverty, violence, and addiction in rural America. Eventually, Demon emerges from rehab sober and begins rebuilding his life alongside Angus, who has consistently supported him. In the novel's final scene, Demon travels with Angus to see the Atlantic Ocean for the first time, representing hope, renewal, and the limitless possibilities of recovery. This journey symbolizes that even after enduring tremendous pain, survival and resilience remain possible. Through Demon's narrative, Barbara Kingsolver addresses profound themes such as systemic exploitation of impoverished rural communities, the devastating impact of opioid addiction, and the critical importance of community, creativity, and resilience. Demon Copperhead ultimately illustrates how those labeled as throwaway people can reclaim their dignity, confronting stigma, violence, and loss with courage and perseverance. Let us know in the comments what books you'd like to see us summarize next. Happy learning! We will catch you in the next story.